The number of Chinese students studying here in the United States continues to rise, up 23% from last year. The number of Americans studying in China is also up, but it's relatively small. One U.S. billionaire is trying to change that. Karina Huber has more.
Stephen Schwartzman, founder of private equity giant Blackstone Group, has pledged $100 million of his own money to send 200 students to Tsinghua University every year for a year. 45% of the scholarship winners will be from the United States, 20% from China, and the remaining 35% will be from the rest of the world. Students will be chosen based on academic merit and their leadership potential, much like Rhodes Scholars who are sent to Oxford.
It's a wonderful thing to make it possible, and not only possible, but to make it a privilege for American students to be able to go and study in China and really get to know China from the vantage point of one of its best universities.
According to these 3 NYU students, China has become a hotspot to study, thanks in part because of its growing economy. All of them will be studying or working in China in the fall.
I think people are more open to exploring China and exploring Asia in general, but especially I think Shanghai has become like a new go-to point for students.
They say scholarship programs will likely help them make the transition to a culture that is different from their own.
China is a crazy, new, exciting, but wildly different sort of place, and so it's nice to have that base so that you can have that language instruction and the cultural immersion with the help of some sort of established program, I think.
Whaley Cohen thinks the scholarships will be beneficial to the U.S.-China relationship.
We all have our stereotypes about China, and Chinese people have their stereotypes about us. But for them to live together and study together and work together will make a huge difference, because they'll see that they're just people with different practices, but they're not that different.
The curriculum was created by scholars at Harvard, Yale, Oxford, and other prestigious universities. All classes will be in English, and they begin in 2016. Karina Huber, CCTV, New York.